Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. Uh, so you must be aware of generative AI, right? It is a very popular thing going in the market right now, specifically in the IT industry. With the growing demand of AI models, generative AI has become the news, like the market trend. And with the rising popularity comes the acute need of governance as well, right? And that's where I feel that governing these models becomes an essential task for most of the companies. There are several solutions in the market, but there are very few which are able to uphold its requirements and the sustenance that is required for these models. I'll talk about one such solutions in the market right now, and that's watsonx governance. So I spoke about watsonx governance in my last video as well. I spoke upon governance as well. So if you're not aware of AI governance, I'll provide a I button. It will be just appearing right now. You can click over there and get to know more. And at the same time, when we talk about what's the next governance, I have also summed up a very brief and a very I'll say a very point to point sort of a video on what's the next governance as well. That the I button will be appearing right now as well again for that. So when we talk about what's the next governance, the solution basically, again, I'll just brief you. So it's a solution basically which can be used to sort of monitor the entire AI model life cycle, starting from the your development to the validation or testing, lastly to the deployment stage itself. And it can be done for both predictive, that is your traditional ML algorithms, at the same time for the generative AI models, that is the new gen models nowadays. So you can take care of everything in a single platform. So it appears very amazing, right? Let me give you a very like a very fast overview of how to use this solution and basically how you can make the most out of it. So basically, this is how the watsonx governance UI looks like. And basically we'll talk about, and let me give you a small or a brief uh, AI use case, so that we also spoke on the last video. To understand the entire AI use case better, I would highly suggest watching the last previous video of watsonx governance. Again, the link for those video will also be present in the summary in the description box, so you can easily go to that some description box and find the video link as well. So basically, when we talk about Watson X governance, right? So as I told you, it's a solution to monitor the entire AI lifecycle. Let's say a AI use case, basically a use case or a real life example of it. Let's say I am an like I own an auto insurance company, and want to sort of evaluate the uh, policy holders. What sort of policy holders are there in my company, or who are attached to my organization? What sort of clients I have, and what are the chances of them sort of acquiring, like let's say submitting claims, right? Insurance claims. If I'm an auto insurance company, obviously that will be for vehicles, right? If they go into some sort of an accident or something, they will sort of uh, come to the insurance company and sort of push forward their claim to get the money back, right? So basically, we worked on those particular solution in the previous video where we had governed the entire, like ridge regression model. We had used that, and we had seen exactly how it can uh, evaluate the solutions, evaluate the data very well, how to utilize the model for that, how you can basically have all the stakeholders at a single platform communicate with each other and work around and along with each other very well to streamline the entire process and to sort of govern exactly how the process goes forward. Similarly, what we'll do is that we'll take a chunk of that particular same use case, but now we'll talk about the claim summarization part. Let's say if somebody wants to push forward a claim to the company, then what will be the sort of a summarization text that I'll be able to receive, okay, in order to understand it better, that can give me or the person in front gist of exactly what has happened and how they can apply for the same. So to do that, what I'll do is that I'll just quickly uh, create a first AI use case. Okay, this is the What's Next governance UI. Okay, it's very simple to follow and easy to use as well. If you want to know more about watsonx.ai as well, I have a list of videos for that as well. You can check out my channel for the same. Coming back to the point, let's say if I have let's say a new requirement or a use case. Okay, what I'll do is that I'll just come over here, I'll click on the new AI use case, I'll create a new use case, claim summarization. Okay, and Okay. And then I'll choose the risk as well. And we'll change the status also. We can make it as use case approved if it's in a very preliminary stage where we have described the use case and it is approved by the team members or the higher ups as well. Then we can make it as use case approved. At the same time, if the development is in progress, we can do that. And let's say if it is at a let's say for example, let's say it's on the approved end as well, then we can write as AI asset approved. That's the last stage. So I'll use development in progress, okay, for the timing. And what we'll do is that we'll just click on, yeah, we'll click on create. Once we click on create, it will create the new AI use case. Yeah, I've named it as RU claim summarization. Hmm. Okay. And then what I'll do is that I'll go to access to, we can add members over here as well very easily. Let's say if you're working in a team, then you can add the team members over here and you can sort of work along with each other and you can sort of work as a team and build things better easily. And at the same time, you can check the entire AI lifecycle over the overview over here. And yeah, so that's the name. I can change the name. Let's say if I can do that or not. Let me do that. Let me make it as Rushabh claim summarization. Okay, so it has been changed also. You can change the name as well very easily. Yeah, so you can see the changes has been made. Now I'll just go to deployments. What I'll do over here is that I'll create a new deployment space. I'll name it as Rushabh claim summary test. Okay, and to evaluate client claim. I can write anything that describes my requirement the best. I'll change the I'll make the deployment stage as testing. Uh, and then I'll change the runtime. I'll make it as watsonx.ai runtime, which is your Watson machine learning instance itself. And yeah, that's it. I don't want to put any assets as of now. It's good to go. So I'll create it from here. It'll take a couple of seconds and the deployment space is ready. Let's check out the deployment space. View now, and then what we have over here, assets. Okay. Deployments, nothing is there right now. Jobs, we don't have much. And then we have manage. Okay. And general access control, resource usage, you can check out if anything is happening. Right now, nothing's happening. So nothing is happening, so nothing will appear. We'll create a new project. Okay. So after we create a project, we'll be able to add on the workspaces. We can add the data, whatever we are having. So for that, I'll first click on browse. I'll add a zip file. Again, the link for the zip file will be there uh, as a link for my GitHub. So in my GitHub, you'll find this particular zip file. You can download it from there very easily. Okay. Uh, okay, this is there and nothing's required in the advanced settings. It's fine, good to go. I can click on create. Once we do that, it will take a couple of seconds again to sort of initialize the and create this entire project under which we'll have all the datas. So this particular zip file contains a list of prompt JSON files along with the Excel files that we'll also have. I'll show you quickly what are those Excel files. Mm, yeah, so we have insurance claim summary. For example, let's say the claim text is like this. A car accident occurred on Jan 21st, 2023 at 5 a.m. at the intersection of so and so Woodbridge, the insurance vehicle. So we have one insurance claim CSV file that if the claim text appears like this, then the suggested next steps by the solution will be like the model will be like this: make a claim to with your insurance company, provide your paperwork required for the substantiate the claim, contact the insurance company and the covered driver, keep track of the claim progress, so on and so forth. So all these instructions will be given in one CSV file. We have this data. On the next one, we have a claim text of the same type, and then from there we extract the key facts, the car details for the models to understand, the location, the date, time of the incident. So this four, sort of features or four, uh, I'll say labels will be used to understand the text better, to understand what kind of key factors are important for the models, and then this model will use these key factors in order to determine how to proceed further. Then we have insurance claim summary. So let's say the insurance claim appears like this and the summarization will appear like this. Okay. So the model can understand things better. And then there's another sort of summary as well. So yeah, this Excel file will be present. We'll use the same Excel files in order to do a job. Let me view import summary. Once you click on view import summary, you will be able to see the number of imported files out of the 7 files which is there in. Let me check it out first once again. So we have 7 files in total in this particular uh, auto claim summary.zip file. So we have 7 imported files. I know that for a fact. So we have all of them. If there are few files which are incomplete or that have not been sort of uploaded successfully, it will show in failed as well. So make sure that you remove it and then sort of re-upload the files. I'll click on close. We'll go to manage. Go to service and integration, associate the Watson machine learning service because that's the most essential thing to work on the generative AI models or the predictive models or you can say the traditional ML algorithms as well. So we'll click on associate. It is good to go. Now what I'll do is that I'll go to the asset part. We'll go to deployments. Okay, nothing is there. We'll go to overview and then uh, let me go to my AI use case first of all. Once we go to the AI use case, we'll go to the workspace and then we'll sort of add uh, the associate workspaces to the deployment validation stages. Okay, so first we'll go to the development stage, click on associate workspace, we'll go to the project file, click on Rishabh claim summary work, that's what we had created. So simply go there and click on save. It's simple. Then we go to validation, scroll down, go to the spaces over here with the associated use case, go to Rishabh claim summary test, that's the one that we created. Uh, click on save as well. It's very simple. Once you do that, it's good to go. Then you can go to the life cycle and check. Okay, there's nothing yet. Okay, fine. Now what we'll do is that we'll go to the project back to the project again. And then from over here, we'll go to Rishabh claim summary work. We'll check the model first, the model that we had. We'll go to the asset. The assets will contain all the files that we have. Okay, you can see the prompt templates over here. And then we have the 4 CSV files also that I showcased you what it was all about as well. So first we'll go to claim summarization. Okay, and then we'll go to AI fact sheet so that we can understand what exactly are we working with, what kind of model and all that. So it is plan U2 20 billion parameter model, but again, I'll just showcase you what it is all about. So you can see the model that we have used, published by Google. You can have all the details about it. Prompt parameter that has been used for decoding is like greedy method is there, temperature, the top p values, you can sort of calibrate those things as well. Who it is created by, at what time, what's the asset name, as and all those kind of details are provided over here. Okay. Now what you can do is that once you go through all these details, you can see all the attachments and everything is present over here. You can also export the report and utilize and pass it on to your higher management if you require to do that. Or else, let's say we go to the project back, and then I'll click on the three dots. Okay, we have to go to click claim summary work again. Might take a couple of seconds. We have come back here. Now what I'll do is that I'll just quickly go and click to promote to space. I think it will show that it is already created. Let me check it out. If we do that again, what will appear? Once we do that, I think it is created. Okay, it's done. Hmm. Let's click on it. We have so many things over here. Click on AI fact sheet and then let us check. We have all the details over here. We can find further details as well if we want to, upon when it was created, who created it, so on and so forth. All those details can be easily found out. You can track the AI use case as well. I think we did that. So yeah. So now let's say first what we'll do is that all these things are done. So let's say we deploy, we can now straight away deploy it as well. Let me go to, let me open it in a new tab and show it to you. And now let's go to summarization. We'll deploy, promote it to space. We did that. Yeah. So now what we need to do is that we'll just click on evaluate and we'll evaluate the model further. Generative AI quality it is. Yes. Okay. Next. Now I have a file that I'll also upload to sort of check and validate exactly whether it's able to work on it properly or not. Mm, insurance claim, reference output as summary. Okay, good. All this thing is done. Let's click on evaluate. It might take some time to provide you the evaluation results, but we'll have all the details pretty fast. See, one test run has completed, the number of records, all the details are there. So now there are different metrics that have been used to sort of govern the model, provided scores. If you want to learn more about it, I have a different sheet altogether that you can also refer to. I provide the link to this particular uh, page as well. You can refer to this page to have a better idea of what to expect and what are these metrics all about. Okay, this metrics that I showed you right now, all these metrics, you can have a better understanding about all these things. And then basically you can also click on action. We have AI fact sheets, models. Uh, okay, and then let me check it out. I can also show you the model details or not also. Okay, we can have a better idea from here. Okay, you can have a better in-depth idea of what to expect, what were the metric details all about. Okay, now obviously this metrics will get updated as in when you add more use cases to your workspace and you work on with multiple models. So this details will change as well. You can also check the model health, which gives you idea of the number of scoring requests, total records, number of input tokens that have been provided or ingested, and the number of output tokens that were sort of created or generated, and then the median API throughput, latency, median record throughput, how many users were working on it, the scoring requests that were sent. Okay, and then token count that were also used. You can have a details of everything. See, so all these informations can be easily found. So I hope that this particular demo or this kind of a sort of brief understanding of exactly how to use this particular platform was useful for you guys. And yeah, so yeah, that's it, guys. I'll meet you guys in the next video. Till then, keep reimagining data with AI. Thank you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe the channel for more interesting videos. If you like this video, then surely do make sure that you subscribe. Thank you.